Hello everyone and welcome back. Today we're gonna be flying some jets in Trailmakers. This is a new type of video. If you like it, please subscribe and go check out some of my other content. I do horror, I do reactions. I have like 2 other channels. I'm trying to get back into animating, but now that I actually want to do something worthwhile, I actually want to make my animations good. So go check those out, and without further ado, let's get into the vid. Alright, so to start off, what we're going to be using today, we're going to be using really, it's the basic sort of default plane that Trailmakers gives you. It's equipped with 2 smart cannons on either side of the main propeller, and actually has 3 small propellers. It's not too big, but it definitely works good. It glides pretty well, I'd say. Hold on. It glides pretty well, turns very good. Can barrel roll a good amount. Gliding is really good because it's basically just floater. I'd say it's more resemblance to a puddle jumper rather than anything else. But moving on to the next plane. Alright, so this is what I tried to base this off of an A-10. It's more or less just you could tell it's based off of an A-10, I guess, but it's really not that resemblance of it. It's armed with 2 miniguns on either side of the cockpit, with a single tiny cannon and 2 rocket launchers. It does have the iconic jet thrusters on the sides. I tried to make it as accurate as possible. It glides, I'd say, pretty well, but it goes pretty fast. I think its max is 300. It does take a good bit to get like in the air and up off the runway. It has pretty good turning. As you can see, the miniguns go up, have their own little sort of arming system. I put aiming servos on them, so they move up and down to the sides a bit. That's about it. But when going all the way down, it goes a resembling, like pretty close to 400, but not really 400. The max is 300, mind you, with engines on. There is an engine for the tires and stuff, so that's how it lands. It has whatever they're called. As you can see, its gliding is not too good, actually, now that I think about it. But yeah, that's the A-10, or at least what I would like to say is an A-10. Alright, so I really just looked up for this one, I just tried to make a jet, dude. I don't know what jet it was. I looked up a simple, like, tutorial on how to make a jet in Trailmakers, and modified that jet just a bit to where it should be a bit good. I added the elevator tail for just a bit of extra going up, and turning's not too good. Now just elevating and like de-elevating, it's pretty good. It's really good at that, actually. It's armed with 2 rocket launchers and 2 miniguns on the bottom. There's no landing gear, because why would I need that? But it can go moderately fast. I'd say not as fast as the A-10, but you know, it's a start for one of my first jets, you know. Gliding, it has absolutely no glide whatsoever. However, it does get a good lift off. Give it a second, okay? Okay, maybe don't do it a second. It might actually not just lift off. So we're just gonna go off the, or not, okay. But turning, as you can see, it's a bit slow on the turn. But going up, it's pretty good, I'd say. It's decent at going up. You sort of gotta learn with it, you know? It's got that wide build, you know, Dorito style. Again, armed with rockets. Miniguns are pretty good. No aiming servos. It's just pretty basic. But anyway, now let's get into the fighting. Alright, so I spawn in and I start flying around. And almost immediately, I see this thing. Now, keep this thing in mind, because this dude will be important a bit later. Actually, not even a bit later. Like, give it maybe 40 seconds. So, in this instance, immediately as I try turning, I see this dude. And with these words, I promptly tried to rock his shit into next Tuesday. So I switched to my A-10 and I try to gain elevation. Now, as I'm, like, falling down and going to, like, regain altitude, I'm constantly locked on to that other dude that tried to shoot at me earlier. Which sort of disturbed me, but not too much since I was in an A-10. So, I still try to regain altitude. So, after speeding past that dude, I circle back around and gain altitude to try to go for a second attack. But this dude actively tries to shoot me. So I circle even more and prepare for even more shots. So after shooting back, I circle back around, stabilize my position, and I set my sights back on the immobile target dude. I don't know his name. Okay. Lining up. He teleported. He left. I don't see him anymore. He just... Where? Oh my god, I can't find him. I have their name tag. Oh, okay, I see you. After realizing where they were, I quickly turn off my engines and glide back down to a suitable altitude. Then I immediately come under fire once I get close to at least 3 people. Oh, that's not good. Oh, if we lose that, we're ooh! Did I hit him? I think I hit him. I think I hit him. Maybe? To keep it short, I didn't hit him. I actually hit a piece of another thing he was building that failed, apparently. So I didn't hit him. I just gave him a warning shot, and he... What is that? He just ignored me. Okay, we're gonna gain altitude again. So after giving my A-10 carpet burn on its fucking ass, I go back up, gain some altitude, and then look behind me. And see that the dude I was firing at is now behind me. chasing my freshly rug-burned ass. Oh, he hit me with a melee finisher. He hit me with a melee finisher. I'm going down. So, with this unprecedented death, I immediately try to go in guns blazing with the fighter jet. Okay, this one's gonna be a bit harder to do. Is it going into the sun? Ooh, the right click. How did that not kill it? What? Okay. Then go up again. The shields aren't going down. What? Okay. I kill him? And he's spiraling. Mission successful. I see a little moving thing down there. Hey. Hey, what's that thing? What's that thing? After that, I lower in altitude, circle around the island for a bit, and decide to move on to the next server. So as I get into the air, I start gliding around on the biplane, just sort of waiting for people to join because not much is happening. And shortly when people do join, I land and switch to the A-10, and that's where it gets interesting. Ooh. I'm completely outmatched. Completely. Indefinitely. What? Is he trying to get like a fucking melee kill on me? The fuck? think he's trying to get like a melee kill on me. Oh. Okay, we're starting this off. Oh my god. He directly hits me, okay? And it skewers my right tail fin. But I don't need a right tail fin. All I need is hopes and dreams, because that's all my jets run off of. Oh, that's not good. Notice how I stayed in the air when my right tail fin was destroyed. And this motherfucker's about to learn why the A-10 is run off of magic and my hopes and dreams. So my doom. I lied. I'm sorry. I thought I had better driving technique. Apparently, I just explode. Kamikaze style. I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry. I lied to you guys. Nice try. Nice try. Oh, I ain't got enough whip. Oh, shit. Well, it was a good run. After lifting off, nothing really happens much. I sort of just fly around until I just randomly explode. Someone might have hit me. I honestly can't tell. After further inspection, I think I got hit. Bruh. Let me get off the fucking runway at least. I want you to pay special attention to this one incident where he just shoots me on the runway. This is going to be a reoccurring theme, and I'm going to crash out about it later, so just stick around for that. Bruh. Alright, so after lifting off, I actually get into a pretty well drawn out fight. At least I'd say. I'm not sure what everybody else's standards are for a little bit on that stuff. I don't know what to do for this second. I can just get him at least a bit above me. I can like... All I'm getting is this dude tailing me. Bruh. Okay, looking back on it now, it wasn't that well drawn out of a fight. Okay, listen, I'm recording these as I'm editing it. Okay, this is the first time I'm doing a style of video like this. Sorry for all the constant complaining. I'm pretty tired. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, so after that volley of gun spam, a fight ensues between me and him. Literally how? Alright, after getting my back blown out, I respawn and switch to the biplane. Stupid bitch. Okay, back to the air. So after correctly getting off the air carrier, I get in the air and fly around for a while, and shortly after that, a fight ensues. So the fight ensues, and I hit this excellent fucking maneuver right here. Like, I'm starting to get more bold in how I maneuver in the air. Alright, so you see me. You see the tail fin that just fell off my plane. Now you see that other guy with, like, the impressive plane, right? Well, I don't know how I survived this. I don't know how I did survive this. I don't even know how this worked. But, I survived. Oh, that's not good. I'm still in the air, though. You can't get rid of me, motherfucker. I'm the sky itself. I can't go down. I can only go up. I literally can't go down. No, I know how I can go down. I have less area for you to hit, but I can't turn. It's quite literally the ultimate nerf versus the ultimate fucking buff. Oh, I didn't think I could do that, I'm gonna be honest. Oh, well. Well. Alright, so I respawn, get in the A-10, and for some reason, this asshole just decides to shoot me when I'm not even on the fucking runway. He just spawns in and shoots me. He doesn't even do anything. That's it. He's just being a dick for no reason. And he's gonna continue to do this, and this could be a long-standing thing. So I just sort of crash out here. Bro. Where am I going? Where? How? I don't have any of my systems on. Where? Bro. Where? I don't know where I'm going. We're going to the moon. We're just going. Bro! Bro! Okay, buddy. Okay, Mako. Okay. Okay, buddy. I'm just trying to make a living here. I just want to get off the runway. I just want to get off the runway with no problem. Damn! Fast-ass plane! I'm spiraling. Damn. No, we going together, twin. You fucking bitch ass. Bro, he's just shooting from the runway. Damn. And he messaged me again. Bro. Do it again. See what the fuck happens. Swear to God. So, in spite of my rage, what I do with it is I create an entirely new A-10. One that's not as fragile as the one I use. Because while I love that A-10, I want to make it look a bit better and a bit less fragile. Alright, this is a day later. I made a new A-10. It has these smaller tail fins on the bottom along with smaller, I just got a huge lag spike. It has smaller tail fins on the bottom along with, like, I can't remember what they're called. Smaller flaps. Smaller flaps. Just there for extra. It's still armed with the 2 rockets. This time it has a giant flak cannon and 2 miniguns. It also goes incredibly fast. It also goes incredibly fast. It moves at around, why is it logging? Bro, it's while I'm camping. But this thing moves, while the other one moved on an average of like 200 an hour, this thing moves at an average of 300 an hour. Then we're going to be fighting him. And there's also a dude on the water. So I'm going to try to take those down. Let's do this. Dang. Okay, that was a good. I'd say that was a good dive bomb. I'd say that was a good dive bomb. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Ooh. Oh. Okay. Backup tail fins are good. I doubt I would have actually made it without those little tail fins under it. Somehow, one of them's not... It blew a giant hole into me. Yes, yes, I do. Okay, I went under. How did he not sink yet, bro? Okay, I gotta think about this strategically. Okay? So that dude is also dead. Well, he's going in for that. I don't know why I keep crashing into the ocean. You know, this is the warm-up phase. We're doing good. This is the warm-up phase. He repaired. Cheater, you repaired. What? Oh. Oh. I don't think one of my jet engines works. I think it actually might not be working. I think one of my wings is actually like not gonna work in a second. Oh no. Hold on, if I can just like glide back, if I can just like glide back to the carrier, I'll just repair there. But I'm not pushing, so I won't do that. So I give the entire left half is damage. Luckily my hull is so thick that oh, he's aiming up there. He's aiming up there. Okay, we have a chance. Ooh, direct missile hit. Ew. Back hit? Nope, I didn't hit. Okay. Let's try to think of a plan attack. Okay, glide. Okay. Once we get in, okay, let's see his range. Oh. Okay. Doom. All right. Haha! Fucking loser! Alright, so I glide back to the carrier, evaluate the damage, switch to the fighter jet, lift off, and for a good, I'd say a good, like, 5 minutes, nobody was attacking me until I figured out they moved to the other side of the map, and I just had to go over there. After only one interaction and not getting any more interactions with anyone, I just head to a different server. Alright, so I spawn in and I try to immediately get into the air as fast as possible. But shortly after taking flight and flying for a few minutes, the server crashes. So I once again load into another server and get directly in the air. After a few minutes of flying around, I finally get into a fight. Alright, so after being turned into a glorified flying dildo, I immediately respawn and get back into the air to go fight again. So after surviving probably longer than I should have, I respawn and get back into the air, only to be turned into a glorified space dildo again. Oh, he's one of these people. He's a gun spammer. That little shit. Why do you have to be? Bro, what'd I tell you about the space dildo part? He just spams guns. The fuck? But this is the end of the video. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I honestly am not sure if anybody's gonna even get to the end of this video. But if you do, just thanks a lot. It means a lot to me. If you want to see, like, literally, if even one person wants to see, like, things like this, just say it in the comments and I'll do it. If you like, subscribe, I guess, and I'll see you next time. Bye.